Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We'll continue. That was the last one, the last problem we did. Now we'll try to do problems related to these things, slope, equation of tangent line, something like that. But when we need to find the derivative, we need to do implicit differentiation. Okay, like this one. Determine the slope of this graph of this function. Okay, at this point. Okay, so what I will do, differentiate with respect to x. Slope means need to find dy over dx. The slope, I need to find dy over dx at x equals 3, y equal 1. Okay, let us do the derivative now. That will be 3. I have something square times 2 x squared plus y squared to the power 1 times derivative of this, which is 2x plus 2y, y prime, equals. Now product of two functions. I have 100x times y. So it will be 100, the derivative of the first, product rule, times y plus 100x, y prime. Sometimes it's better to do the substitution right away. So you can get rid of x and y. You have only y prime, solve for it, and that's it. Since I'm doing it at a point. Okay. So that will be 6. X is 9 plus 1 times 2 times x, which is 6, plus 2y prime, okay, equals 100 plus 100, no, not 100, 300 here. 300, because x is 3, y prime. Okay, so now do the calculation. That will be what? 60 times 6, 360, plus 120 y prime equal 100 plus 300 y prime. So I take this side, this is this side, so I have 260 equal 180 y prime. Am I right? Yes. So y prime 260 over 180, that will be 13. I'm dividing by 20, and that will be 9. So it will be 13 over 9. That's the slope. That's the slope of the tangent line is 13 over 9. What's new? Nothing, just, but when I need to find the derivative, I need to do implicit differentiation. Find the tangent line. It means I need to find the slope, which is dy over dx at what? At this x, this is y. At square root x equals square root 2 over 2, and y equals square root 2 over 2. Let me do the differentiation here. Differentiate with respect to x. What I will do, I have product of two functions. So I have 2x, x squared plus y squared plus x squared, derivative of this. I have the sum of two functions, 2x plus 2y, y prime, equal to y, y prime. I can substitute. Yeah, it will be what? X square root 2 over 2 and y square root 2 over 2. So it will be to do. That will be square root of 2. Here I have what? Half plus half plus. This is x squared, the same thing, half. Yeah, square root of 2 square is 2, 2 square is 4, 2 over 4 is half, okay? This is square root of 2. Yeah, because this is square root 2 over 2, okay? Plus square root of 2 y prime, okay, equals square root of 2 y prime. Now I need to solve for y prime. I have only y prime is missing. Okay, this is what? Half plus half is 1, so that's square root of 2. Yeah, do the calculation. That's the main point. Square root of 2. Yeah. Plus square root of 2 over 2. Plus square root of 2 over 2 y prime equals square root of 2 y prime. Take this to the other side. So I have 3 square root 2 over 2 equals, take this, square root 2 over 2, y prime. Okay, square root of 2 minus square root 2 over 2. So it will be y prime. Y prime will be, 6 root 2 over 2 root 2, which is 3. That will be y prime. Calculation, nothing to worry. Find the equation of the line tangent to this curve. And then when I have horizontal tangent. Okay, so I need to find the equation of tangent line. So I need to find the derivative. Yeah. Okay. So I have the point. Here, differentiate with respect to x. Do it carefully. I have 2y. Y prime equals 3x squared plus 6x. Plus 6x. Okay. Yeah. This is, I have y prime, 3x squared plus 6x. Now, what is the point? I have the point 1 and minus 2. Means x equal 1 and y equal minus 2. Substitute. I get what? Minus 4y prime. X is 1. That will be 3 plus 6, which is 9. So y prime equal minus 9 over 4. So it will be the equation. Equation will be, the equation will be y plus 2 equal minus 9 over 4, x minus 1. Or I can write it y equal minus 9 over 4, x plus 9 over 4 plus 8 over 4 plus 17 over 4. That will be the equation. Okay, let me go to the second part. Yeah, here we need to be careful. I need to find at what point does this curve has a horizontal tangent. Horizontal tangent. Okay. So I need to solve this for y prime. From here, I'm getting that y prime from this one. From 1. Because I need to find y prime and make it equal to 0. That's how to find the horizontal tangent. What's the meaning of horizontal tangent? Means y prime equals 0. So I need to solve for y prime. It's not related to this point, huh? So just I need to try to find y prime. Y prime will be what? 3x squared plus 6x over 2y. And I make this equal to 0. When that's true, that means 3x squared plus 6x equals 0, and the denominator not equal to 0. Because the denominator is equal to 0, then we have a problem. This is okay. Okay, so this is an equation we can solve easily. So I have 3x common factor. Yeah, I'm solving this to find x because easy equation. 3x. I have what? X plus 2 equals 0. So I have x equals 0 or x equal minus 2. Or x equal minus 2. Okay, if x equals 0, what I have? Substitute here. Because this is the equation of the curve. So I have y squared equal what? 0 plus 0 equal to 0. So y equals 0. So 0 and 0. But this is rejected. Why? Because I have this condition. So this is, I will not count it. Okay. Let me give more space. Okay. Yeah. This is rejected. Now we'll take the other one. X equal minus 2. That means y squared equals. Substitute here. X cubed, which is minus 8 plus 3x squared, which is 3 times 4, because minus 2 squared is 4, plus 12, is equal to 4. So you have y equal plus or minus 2. So what are the points? This is accepted, because it will not conflict with this one. So this is accepted. Okay, so I have the points minus 2 and 2, and minus 2 and minus 2. So how many points? 2 points. Because the question said at what points? Yeah. So I have 2 points, and these are the points. This is rejected. I hope it's clear. Why rejected? Because this one equal to 0 if the numerator is equal to 0, but the denominator not equal to 0. Another problem. Find the value x where tangent line is horizontal. The same problem. Differentiate respect to x. Let me try to squeeze it. Okay. So I have 3y squared y prime plus 3x squared is the product of two functions. I have 3y plus 3x y prime. I can divide by 3. Yeah. I have 3 everywhere. Okay. So y prime, yeah, let me do it in steps. I have 3y squared minus 3x times y prime. I took this the other side. I have this one equals 3y minus 3x squared. So that means y prime, I divide by 3, you know, y minus x squared over y squared minus x. Okay. I want that to be equal to 0. Be careful. That means what? I have y minus x squared equal to 0, and y squared minus x not equal to 0. I need these two to be satisfied. That means here y equal x squared. But I did not get the values of x. What shall I do? I substitute this into the equation. So I can have only equation of one variable. So I need to solve both y equal x squared and y cubed plus x cubed equals 3xy. But these are points of tangency. So satisfy the curve. So I need to solve these two, which is easy to solve. I just plug this here. So I'm getting what? Y x squared to have x to the power 6 plus x cubed equals 3x times x squared equals 3x cubed. So I have x to the power 6 minus 2x cubed, which I can take x cubed common factor. I have x cubed minus 2 equals 0. So I have x cubed equals 0, which means x equals 0, or x cubed equal 2, which means x equal cube root of 2. Okay, now I need to check. Don't forget, I need this condition also. Now, if x equals 0, substitute here, you get what? Y cubed equals 0, so y equals 0. This will be a problem. And so y squared minus x equals 0. So this is rejected. Rejected. 0 and 0. Rejected. Okay. Now do this. The same thing. Substitute here. So I have y cubed plus 2 x cubed equal 3x. 3 cube root of 2 times y. Am I right? No, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. No, I need to do all of this. Yeah, it will make it very complicated. It will be easier for me to substitute here. Oops. No need to go to this one. Substitute here. This will be easier. So here y equals 0 right away. 0 square. So 0 and 0 satisfy this. So it will be rejected. This one substituted here. It will be easier. No need to go back and make it complicated. So y will be what? Because I need to satisfy both equations. So I need this one will be easier. So y will be cube root of 4. Now check. Y square minus x. Yeah, for sure it's not equal to 0. So we have only one point, which is cube root of 2 and cube root of 4. Yeah. Okay. Find the tangent of this at this point. At what point? In the first quadrant. This is horizontal. Okay. Find the tangent to this curve. Yeah, I have the point. Easy one. A or B. Differentiate 3x squared plus 3y squared y prime equals 6y plus 6xy prime. Substitute 3 and 3. Get what? 27 plus 27y prime equals 18 plus 18y prime. Yeah, take this to the other side. So you have 9y prime equals minus 9. So y prime equals minus 1. Am I right? Yeah, 27 y prime, 18 plus 18y prime. I took this to this side, and I took this to the other side. Yes. So the equation will be what? Will be y minus 3 equal minus 1x minus 3. But I can make it minus x plus 6. That will be the equation. Okay, let me do the second part. At what point? In the first quadrant, it means x positive, y positive. In the tangent line horizontal. So I need to find y prime. I can find it from here. I have what? 3y squared minus 6x times y prime equals 6y minus 3x squared. I divide by 3, so y prime will be 2y minus x squared over y squared minus 2x. Want this equal to 0, so that means 2y equal x squared, or let me say 2y minus x squared equals 0, and y squared minus 2x not equal to 0. I need both conditions. Okay, the first condition, 2y minus x squared equal to 0. That means y will be half x squared. Okay. Plug it into the equation so that I have only one equation. I need to solve this with this one. So I'm getting what? X cubed plus half x to the power 6 equals 6x. If we have, that will be 3x cubed. So I have what? Half x to the power 6 minus 2x cubed equals 0. So I can take x cubed, multiply by 2, make it easier. X to the power 6 minus 4x cubed. I can take x cubed, half x cubed minus 4 equal to 0. So I have x equals 0, or x equal cube root of 4. Okay, x equals 0. If x equals 0, I'm getting what? Substitute here. I'm getting y equals 0. But 0 and 0, not in the first quadrant. So this is rejected. Do the other one. X will be cube root of 4. I'm getting what? Where is it? Y equal half. And also satisfying this, huh? So this is rejected for 2 reasons. Not in the first quadrant and satisfying this condition. Yeah. Okay. That will be 1 y equal half. What is it? x is cube root of, which is cube root of 16. So the point, this point, is in the first quadrant. Actually, this is cube root of 2. Huh? Cube root of 16, it will be 8 times 2. Am I right? Square this. Yeah. That will be square root of 2. This is in the first quadrant. And y square will not equal to x. 2 times. Okay. So this is accepted. So I have how many points? We have only 1 point. And that will be the point. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. I need to have y is equal to half x squared. X is 4th root of 3. Square it. So I have, cubic root of 4, which is squared, will be cubic root of 16. 16 is what? 8 times 2. So I have 2 root this. 2 times half will be, so cube root of 2. That would be the point. Now, let me go to the old exams questions. Yeah, I think we have a lot of old exams questions related to this. So let me do them. Okay. The slope of tangent line. What I need dy over dx at this point. So differentiate with respect to x. Yeah, let me try to do them quickly. Yeah, I have cosine square x. So I have something square. So that will be 2 cosine x, derivative of cosine, which is minus sine x. No need for, yeah. Since I'm differentiating with respect to x. Here I need y prime. Minus sine y. Don't forget the y prime. Plus. It's not plus, it's minus. Yeah. That will be minus sine 2x plus 2y. Yeah. Sine 2x plus 2y times what? Give it more space. Sine 2x plus 2y, derivative of this, which is 2 plus 2y prime. That should equal to 0. Now substitute. X equal pi over 4 and y equal pi over 4. Let us see what will happen. I have 2 cosine pi over 4 root 2 over 2. And here I have minus root 2 over 2 plus 2 cosine y. That will be 2 root 2 over 2. Same thing. Don't forget I have y prime. Equals. Not equals. Minus, sorry. Minus sine. This is what? 2 times pi. This is pi over 2 plus pi over 2. Sine pi times 2 plus 2y prime. That equal to 0. Don't forget this is 0. So I have what? This is 2, cancel with this 2. Yeah, minus 2 over 2. And this is, so I have minus 1 plus minus y prime equals 0. So y prime equals to minus 1. And that will be the answer. Okay. Consider this curve, find at this point. 0, 0. That will be easy. You want the slope. Differentiate with respect to x. Yeah, you notice this is the same problem. Huh? So you have cosine, but be careful with the calculation. Derivative of this, which is 2x plus 2y, y prime, equal to 1 plus y prime. Okay, substitute. X equals 0, y equals 0. That will make it easy, because this is 0, and they have cosine 0, which is 1. So I have 0 equal 1 plus y prime. So y prime equals to minus 1. Easy one. The slope of the line at this point. That's it. Calculation. Differentiate with respect to x. I have what? 2x plus 2y, y prime, plus, be careful here, I have secant square xy, derivative of this, product of two functions. I have y plus xy prime equals, this is 0, so I have cosine y minus 1 times y prime, which is the derivative of y minus 1. Okay, now substitute. X equals 0 and y equal 1. This is 0, gone. I have 2y prime. Secant square of 0, which is 1. 1. Y is 1. Xy prime, this is 0. Equal cosine of y equal 1. Cosine of 0, which is 1 times y prime. So that means what? Take y prime this. I have y prime equals minus 1. That will be the answer. Okay. Slope of tangent line. I mean, differentiate with respect to x, and then substitute. What you have? Product rule, y plus xy prime. Here I have quotient. Okay, derivative in the numerator, 1 times the denominator, minus derivative in the denominator, which is minus x 2y prime over 4y square. That equal to 0. Okay, substitute. I have x equal 4. X equal 4, y equal 1. Yeah, be careful calculation. This is 4. No, not 4. 1. 1. Be careful, huh? 1 plus 4 y prime. X equal 4. خلاص. Minus. Here I have 2. Minus 2 times 4 minus 8 y prime over 4 equal to 0. Yeah. So I have what? 1 plus 4y prime minus half plus 2y prime equals 0. So I have 6y prime equals what? 1 minus half is half, take the other side, minus half. So y prime minus 1 over 12, which is this one. Combination. Yeah, the slope of the tangent line. Same thing. Differentiate with respect to x. I have 2x. Here I have product minus y minus xy prime minus 2y y prime equal to 0. This is the point. X equal 2, y equals 1. So I have 4 minus 1 minus 2y prime minus 2y prime equal to 0. So I have minus 4y prime equal 3. Take the other side, minus 3. So y prime 3 over 4. 3 over 4. And that is answer. 3 over 4. So tangent line, same idea. Differentiate with respect to x. You notice this question is repeated, huh? So I have derivative with respect to x, huh? So I have y prime, product of two functions, y prime x square plus y times 2x plus e to the power y prime equals to 1. This is the point. X equal 1, y equals 0. Especially when you have 0, calculation will be easier. Y prime, this is y prime. This is 0. E to the power 0, which is 1, times y prime plus y prime equals to 1. So I have 2y prime equals to 1. So y prime equals half. That will be the answer. Yeah, this slope tangent line to this curve. Calculation. I have e to the power y. The answer is a little bit complicated. No problem. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x. You have what? This one. E to the power 2y times 2y prime minus 3 to the power x then 3 equals. This is what? 1 over then 3 x plus y plus 1 time derivative of this, which is 1 plus y prime. Substitute and then find y prime. Well, substitute what? X equals 0, y equals 0. Okay, substitute here. E to the power 0 is 1, so I have 2y prime. 3 to the power 0 is 1 minus length 3 equals. Here I have 1 plus y prime over length 3. I have 0 plus 0 times 1 times 1. Multiplied by length 3. So I have 2 length 3. Do the calculation now. 2 length 3 times y prime minus length 3 square equal 1 plus y prime. So y prime will be what? Y prime, I took this to the other side, so I have 2 length 3 minus 1, and this one 1 plus length 3 square. So y prime will be 1 plus length 3 square over 2 length 3 minus 1, which is this one. Yeah, I think now we are becoming used to these problems. I need to continue. Let me continue. Okay, see what will happen. He said they have this point, 2 and b, is a point in this curve. Yeah, you have 2 and b is in the curve x squared. Okay, b not equal to 1. Okay, he wants the slope of the tangent line at b. The catch is what? At the same thing, you will differentiate with respect to x and try to find y prime. This is what I'm looking for, but I have b here. So what I will do, I will substitute this point in the curve, try to find b. So I have 4 plus b squared plus 4 x is 2 minus 2b plus 6b minus 13 equals 0. So I have what? B squared, yeah, b squared, b not equal to 1, okay. B squared, I have plus 4b, yeah, 8 minus 13 minus 5 equals 0. Solve for b, so I have b plus 5 times b minus 1 equal to 0. I get b equal minus 5 or b equal 1, but he said b not equal to 1, so this is rejected. So b equal minus 2. So I get the point. The point is 2 and minus 5. Okay, so what I will do now, like what we did before, differentiate with respect to x. To get what? 2x plus 2y, y prime, plus 2. This is product of two functions. So it will be minus y minus x y prime plus 6y prime equals 0. Substitute. X equal 2, be careful here, huh? And y equal minus 5. Yeah, that will be 4 minus 10y prime plus 2 plus 5 x y prime minus 2y prime, okay, plus 6 y prime equal to 0. So I have 4 plus 2 plus 5. And what is y prime? Minus 10 minus 2 plus 6. So minus 12. I have minus 6 y prime plus 11 equals 0. So I have 6 y prime equal 11. So y prime equal 11 over 6. And that will be the answer. So it's like one before, but I find the b. Huh? I need to find the b by substituting in the main equation. The x-intercept of the tangent line. So he wants me to find the tangent line and then find the x-intercept. So do the calculation. I have the point. I need to find y prime, the slope. So that will be what? 2 over 3 x to the power 1 over 3. X to the power, sorry, minus 1 over 3. Yeah, 2 over 3 minus 1, which is minus 1 over 3, plus 2 over 3 y to the power minus 1 over 3. Don't forget the y prime equal to 0. Now multiply it by 3 over 2 and solve for y prime. Yeah, let me do it in steps. X to the power minus, or substitute right away. Who cares? This is cancelled, huh? Multiply by 3 over 2. I killed this 2 over 3. So I have x to the power minus 1 over 3 is 1. That will be 1 plus, what is this? Y to the power minus 1 over 3. Cubic root of 1 over cubic root of 8, which is half. Y prime equals 0. So half y prime equal minus 1. So that means y prime equals minus 2. So what will be the equation? Y minus 8 minus 2 x minus 1. X-intercept means what? Y equals 0. Put y equals 0, so I have minus 8 equal minus 2x plus 2. So I have minus 10 equal minus 2x, so x equal 5. So what is the point? 5 and 0. And that will be the answer. The slope of the line tangent to this curve at this point. Yeah, again, we go back to the old, yeah, I have tan xy, so that will be secant square xy, differentiate with respect to x, huh? Don't forget, we're always doing this, huh? This is product of two functions, that will be y plus xy prime equal, here product of two functions, y cubed plus 3x y square y prime plus 4y y prime plus 0. Now substitute x equals 0 and y equal 2. To get what? Secant square of 0, this is 1, 2, this is 0, equal y cubed, which is 8, this is 0, plus 8y prime. So you have what? 2 equals 8 plus 8y prime. So 8y prime equals, take 8 to the other side, minus 6. So y prime equal minus 3 over 4, minus 6 over 8, which is minus 3. Yeah, easy one. This is our tangent line. This differentiate. This is the point. That's it. Differentiate with respect to x. Yeah, we know this and no. This question is repeated. 4x cubed plus this product of two functions. 2x squared, it will be 4x times y square plus 2x square, derivative of y square, which is 2y, y prime, huh? Plus 4y cubed, y prime. This is product of two functions. 4x squared, 8xy plus 4x squared, y prime. I have x equal minus 1, y equal 1. Yalla, we have what? Minus 4, okay, 2x squared plus 2. This is 2 also, so plus 4 y prime plus 4 y prime, okay, equals 8xy minus 8, and this is 4x squared y, so plus 4y prime. So arrange the y prime in one side, take and these to the other side. Okay, so I have 4y prime minus 8 plus 8, which is 0. So y prime equals 0. That's it. This is the slope. The slope of tangent line, yeah, I think we're repeating ourselves. That will be 4 e to the power xy. How to differentiate this? I differentiate with respect to x, huh? And then use this to find y prime. Okay. Now product of xy, that will be y plus xy prime equals 2x minus 2y, y prime. So x equal 2 and y equal 0. See what will happen. I have 4 e to the power 0, which is 1, y 0 plus 2y prime equal 4. This is 0 minus 0. So I have what? 8 y prime equal 4. So y prime equal half. Done. Okay. The slope, the graph of this at this point. Differentiate with respect to x. I think we're repeating ourselves. 1 plus y prime equal x squared plus y squared. Derivative of this, which is 2x plus 2y, y prime. Put the point. X equal 1, y equals 0. X equal 1, y equals 0. You have what? 1 plus y prime equals x equal 1. That will be 2. This is 0 over 1. So y prime 2 minus 1, which is 1. That will be the slope. Okay. Yeah. The number of points at which the graph of the equation has what? A vertical tangent line. Yeah. Yeah. Vertical tangent line. Okay. By the way, this is question from the book. Let us see what will happen. Okay. Now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. To get what? 8x plus 2y, y prime minus 8 plus 4y prime equals 0. Solve for y prime. You have what? Okay. 8x plus 2y, y prime minus 8 plus 4y prime equals 0. So you have 2y plus 4 times y prime equal 8 minus 8x. I can divide by 2. So I have y plus, so I have y prime will be 4 minus 4x over y plus 2. Y plus 2. Okay. Okay. Now, when I will have vertical tangent. Vertical tangent, if the denominator is equal to 0, the opposite of the horizontal tangent equal to 0, but the numerator not equal to 0. The other way. Because I want this to go to infinity. Okay. As a limit. Okay. So, what will happen? This means y equal minus 2 and x not equal to 1. Okay. So how to find the points? I will substitute this in this one. Substitute in 1. To get what? 4x squared plus 4. Y squared is minus, y is minus 2. So this is 4 minus 8x plus 4y minus 8 plus 4 equals 0. So we're getting what? We're getting, this is 4, 8 minus 8 gone. I can take 4x common factor. The remaining is x minus 2 equal to 0. So I have x equals 0 or x equal 2. I will accept both of them. Yes, because the condition which I need to avoid x not equal to 1, which is not here. So I actually have 2 points. What are they? 0 and minus 2. And the other point, 2 and minus 2. Yeah. Okay. Find dy over dx implicitly for this equation. Sin y equal x. Yeah, be careful here. Then find the largest interval for y, for which y is a differentiable function. Okay, so I have sin y equal x. Differentiate with respect to x. Okay. differentiate with respect to x. What I will get? I will get cosine y times y prime equal to 1. So y prime equal 1 over cosine y. Aha. This one is differentiable f cosine y not equal to 0. And we know that the cosine y, if I want to avoid the 0, it will be something like this. This is minus pi over 2, then go to pi over 2. So I need the y between minus pi over 2 and pi over 2. Otherwise, I will have 0, because the 0 I have it at minus pi over 2 and pi over 2. That will be the interval, the largest interval. Not only that, actually I can continue, because y prime equal 1 over cosine y. And I know that sine square y plus cosine square y is equal to 1. So cosine y will be 1. Yeah. So cosine. Yeah, let me do these things here. Let me do it here. Yeah. Cosine square y plus sine square y is equal to 1. So I have cosine square y, 1 minus sine square y. So cosine y plus or minus square root 1 minus sine square y. I will remove the minus. Why? Because using this interval, the cosine is always positive. If you notice, the cosine is always positive, so no need for the minus. So I can write this one 1 over square root 1 minus sine square y. Not only that, I know sine y is x, so I can write the derivative in terms of x now. 1 minus x squared. And by the way, this is the derivative of sine inverse, which is we will do in section 3.6. Yeah, let me stop the recording. I think we did a good number of questions. Yeah, I will stop the recording. Thank you.